So, why tarot? And then, do you know, I was, I've been awake a lot in the night recently. And last night, when I did wake up, I was thinking back to when did I first get into tarot? And it was in lockdown.
Oh,
Yeah. And it was that I'd been in business, my own business, I think, for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Had my coaching practice. And pretty much all my clients at that time were business owners. So there was a whole month where everyone was just in flux, weren't they, trying to cope with staff, logistics, whatever it was. So I found myself having a month, because all my business was face to face at that point as well,
right.
of really not having anything to do, because my clients just needed space to get themselves sorted before they could engage in anything. So I did lots of walking. I was very slim then before I went through the depressive years.
Right.
I'd like to return to that. And I also picked up a book off my bookshelf, and it was a tarot book. And I can't even remember where I bought it from or why.
Oh, okay.
But I had nothing sort of functional to be
Yeah.
working on. So I picked up that book and I just started reading it. And I was like, wow. Because
Ooh.
everyone has preconceived ideas of what
Yeah, they
tarot's
do.
about. And I really didn't know. But all I could tell you was
Yeah.
there was a reason why I picked that book up. I was drawn to something. And previous to that, I'd really been studying and reading a lot about psychology and investigating spirituality. But I was still quite skeptical about it all.
Yeah.
So, so I then fell in love with tarot. And how I see it, I don't know if this is how everybody sees it or not, it's just a phenomenal personal development tool.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's 78 facets of the human psyche or energy. So what I want to be able to do in these sections is show people how it relates to them.
Yeah.
Because it's just a symbolic language, basically.
Yeah.
So the card that I'm going to, the deck rather, that I'm going to use for this one is called the Lightseers deck by Chris Ann. There'll probably be a number of sales in the northwest area of England, because this is the one I promote to people as if you want to start off reading or exploring tarot, it's akin to the traditional suits and format of tarot, because the tarot has a specific structure, unlike oracle cards, which have more flexibility.
Yeah.
And such modern, lovely, colourful images. There's like just miniature pieces of artwork. I love it. And that's what speaks to the subconscious mind, is symbols and imagery.
Okay.
So that's why everybody can relate to it.
Because I remember when I was looking at tarot cards, and you I'm sure you said to me, oh, just have a look and see what comes out to you, what you really like.
Yeah.
And that's when I picked up my first deck. It was like well, to me it was like Disney princesses, but it was like fairy tales.
Yeah.
That was my first deck, and that is my favourite still.
Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? Did you like books like that when you were little?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I loved Roald Dahl. BFG was probably my favourite.
I loved Roald Dahl books when I was little.
I just love being in another world. I used to read a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, it does take you into a different place, doesn't it? Magical place.
Yeah. And then I got into my artwork a little bit as a teenager, doing my GCSEs, and went into like angel-y art. Not that I'm definitely not an artist. Leave that to my other half, but that's need to get a bit more creativity back in my life, I think. But,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.